y'all doing? This is the Chic Chandelier, and today I'm coming to you with a brow tutorial. I know I have been out of the game for like a month plus, like it's terrible, but I've just been super busy lately. I've had school going on and all sorts of stuff, so this particular brow tutorial, I've had a couple people ask me how it is that I take my brows from weak to FLEEK. First things first, I kind of want to show you the products that I use to FLEEK my brows. It's actually very, very simple. So I've got my kind of everyday go-to acrylic makeup holder. And from this, again, because this is like my everyday thing, I have my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. And it's actually in medium, although I probably could use a dark, but it's what I use, and as you can see, I kind of use a lot of it. You've got your gel there, of course, which is kind of your foundation, and then you've got your powder, which helps to set and then create an ombre, if you choose to do so, and I'll show you how to do that. It actually comes with a little brush, but I don't use the brush, don't even know where that sucker is. Before, I actually started using this, I was using this Revlon Color Stay, Revlon Custom Eyes palette, and I was using the black, which actually looks brown, but it comes up on me as black, because I hadn't found an actual, like, paste or anything in a pot that really worked for me. Speaking of brushes, what I use is this Ecotools bamboo angled brush. I use it with the gel stuff. I'm not sure what you call it. I'm just gonna call it gel. With the gel, I use it, and then to clean up my brows, I will use this flat brush, which is e.l.f. I believe. Yeah, it's e.l.f. And I use. Usually I'll use a BB cream, because I wear BB cream just about every day. I don't really wear foundation that often. And I just use this, which is a little bit too light for my skin tone. When I originally got it, I wanted to get it for a BB cream, and I just repurposed it, for this. And I also do use it to make my summer BB cream into a winter BB cream, because of course chocolate girls are usually lighter during the wintertime. Yeah, so of course, then I've got my two-sided brow and lash brush, which of course I use to kind of keep us together in shape. And let's see what else I got here. Oh yeah, and I have my little Twinkie razor, which I use to arch my brows. Now, right now you can probably see that my brows are a little wonky. I was actually in the process of growing them out. My brows are like literally like rectangles. They look like tire tracks. They're like baby caterpillars on my face. So I usually keep them, pretty much I keep them arched at home, but I wanted to grow them out just so I could have, maybe change up my eye shape. Change up my brow shape. Because, your brows, they are an accessory for you. So you can use your brows to, to change up your look. Sometimes I like them more round, sometimes I like them more angled. So, yeah. And excuse me, because I'm actually doing this in my room in front of my web camera, so I'm hoping that you can see. Okay, so the first thing that I do, and like I said, it's the perfect time because I've been growing out my brows. They're just about as filled in as they would normally be. And excuse my hair, so I'll wash and go. What I do, usually I will wash my face, wet my brows, and then put on a little bit of shaving lotion, but I'm not in my bathroom, so what I will sometimes do is use conditioner, and this is just a mix of water and conditioner. So I'm going to spray just a little bit on my fingers and just kind of work that in, and it just makes it easier for the razor to glide against your skin, because you never want to dry shave any part of your body, but particularly a part of your body on your face. It's not fun. Not a good idea. I am going to use a little bit of lotion just because my face is a little dry. It's weird. Okay. You want to use an unscented lotion. This is actually really good. Any type of like cocoa butter, these are good to use. You know, if you're being kind of lazy. Like me. Okay. So, okay. Get a wee bit more. And again, you're just going to put it right over and right under. And, you know, again, you can use shave lotion, you can use regular lotion, kind of whichever you think is best for you. They look pretty bushy right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is just brush them up. I'm just brushing each side up. Okay. My hair's all in the way. Okay, so next we're going to take our Twinkie razor. Okay, now what some people like to do is take a white eyebrow pencil, or eye pencil rather, and just kind of outline the parts that they want to either tweeze or razor away. I've done mine enough where I feel like I don't really have to do that, but if that's something you want to do, I'm sure there's a tutorial out there for you, but it's just not really my thing anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of get us in a little closer so you can see and so I can see and not mess up my brows on camera. So starting with this left one, what I'm going to do, because I want to keep the general shape of my brows. Your brows don't need to look like sperm. They don't need to have like a little bubble here and then, you know, get really super thin on the ends. I mean, if that's the look that you want to go for, you know, by all means. But for the most part, I prefer to have it kind of angular. Lighting here is just ridiculous. Okay, yeah, so just starting on this brow here, what I'm going to do, I'm just keeping the part that's close to the middle, keep that, you know, relatively the same, and I'm just going to go under and just make sure that shape is nice and clean. And you notice I'm not touching this area here. You know, I'm not worried about that area. What I'm focusing on is this is like the latter 2/3 of my brow, because what I want is for this to have a little bit of an arch, thin at the ends, and then, you know, that's it. Now on this side, this is a little tricky because again, I'm not where I normally would be, and I can't record in my bathroom right now. And just brush them up again. Okay. And then we just take our razor and okay, so you've got a nice arch there. I'm going to go up a little higher. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, so there you have a very cleaned up brow on the bottom. Lovely, lovely. Now, for some people, they have very long brow hairs at the top, and if that's the case, which for me normally it is, but they haven't fully grown back yet, so they're not quite as you know, long as they would normally be. But what you want to do is brush your hairs, you know, after you finish the bottom, brush your hairs up and then you would take a pair of shears, and wherever you see hairs kind of sticking out above the top, you would just trim right across. This is hard to do for in front of a camera, guys. I can't do it. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to run across the top and just trim. Okay. There we go. And then on this side, I actually shouldn't have too many, because this side, the hairs grow a little shorter. Okay. Now, depending on how you want your arch to be, at this point you're going to start to arch the top. Now, for some people you don't really have to worry about it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I want. Right now I think I am going to worry about it just a little bit. So right here, you've got your top here. What you want to do is just go in kind of like a downward rubbing motion, and you want your Twinkie to basically just clean up that shape a little bit. And you can go into the shape a little if you want, but you do not want to go too far down. Okay. Now what that's going to do is create, you know, a couple of long hairs there. Okay. So after you have finished basically like shaping your brow, I'm going to clean it off. And this is just a little water and conditioner. And so you've got a nice shape. Now, you can choose to go out of the house just like this every day. If this is enough for you, you totally can. However, there are some people who really want to fleek their brows, and the fleekage will take you a little more work, a little bit of an extra step. So I have my flat angle brush here, but you take your brush, okay, and you are just going to lightly catch the bottom.
Okay, so at this point I definitely ran out of memory, so I'm just going to kind of tell you what I did here, different recording. I've got the Dream Fresh Maybelline on the back of my hand, and I'm going through and I'm highlighting my brow, as you can see there. This helps to kind of clean up a few of those lines, and of course, as you can see, my right brow, your left, was not quite evened with the right one. My left, but I did clean it up and fix it, which you'll see in the after photos. But what you want to do is just lightly go through and just outline your brows. It's very important to make sure that you blend it, because if not, you'll end up with what they call halo brow, which is never a cute thing, because it just looks really fake and really really artificial, and you want these brows to look polished but natural at the same time, and that's something that you kind of have to practice so that you can kind of get the hang of it. So that's kind of what you see me doing right here. And again, I'm using the flat e.l.f. brush. Then I'm going to go through and get the powder from the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I'm just applying a tiny bit of that powder with that fluffy e.l.f. brush on the first third of my brow. That's going to help to create a kind of an ombre effect, and it does prevent the brows from looking too stark. My natural hair color is a dusty brown, but I have it dyed black, so it would be probably okay if I just left them black, but I do like a little bit of an ombre look. So Now, as you see there, that is what the halo looks like. This is before I actually blended that color out with foundation. This is after I blended out with foundation, well, actually BB cream, and that's the finished look. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. This is actually really, really fun for me. So if you like this, if you like more tutorials, definitely please leave your comments below and like, and don't forget to comment and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.